Hey everybody, it's Caitlin and I'm back with a new video and a new filming location because I decided to rearrange my apartment, as one does. I just finished a show actually a couple hours ago. I just wrapped my first performance in the Orlando Fringe Festival. I was in a show called Quickies. It's 4 short plays, and so there were 3 different roles that I ended up playing in the course of these 4 plays. It was a lot of fun. It was just a really short run. It was only 2 performances. But it's January, which means everybody is getting sick, especially here in Florida because our temperatures have been insane. We've had temperatures in the 30s, which for any of y'all who live up north, you're like, that's like nothing. That's like swimsuit weather. Listen, y'all, I am a delicate magnolia blossom, and that's cold for me. So with the changing temperatures, with a lot of other factors going into that, it's so easy to get sick during the run of a show. And it can happen at any time too. Allergy season, I am out. So I thought I'd do a video about what to do if you get sick during a show. So the first thing you should do, go to a doctor. I'm not a doctor. It's probably pretty obvious that I'm not a doctor. So you should go see one. See a professional. Obviously, if you've got something that's small and minor, like a throat tickle, stuffed nose, whatever, but anything that you're like, this won't go away, you know, it's really bothering me, go see a doctor. I got a really bad case of the flu when I was in Seussical, and I was playing Gertrude, and so that was the worst time to get the flu. And it was awful, and I finally dragged myself to the doctor, and they were like, yeah, it's the flu. It wasn't allergies. Why were you being a hero? Take some antibiotics. That helped. And then this past fall, I was doing several shows, and my voice kept going out, and it kept going out, and it was so frustrating, especially when I was doing Heather's, and I had to scream, and my scream wouldn't come out because I had no voice left. Went to the doctor, and through a combination of medicines, they have my allergies and my asthma under control now, which is great. I have stopped losing my voice, finally. But anyway, yeah, go to your doctor, see what they can do. One of the most important things you can do is sleep, which is easier said than done. But try to rest as much as possible, get as much sleep as possible. If you're well rested, that allows your body to just re-energize, focus on what it needs to focus on. And if you're resting and not straining yourself, whether it's your voice, whether it's you're stuffed up and breathing is an issue, or it's just you just feel tired and run down, sleep is going to help that. So sleep. Just sleep. Something that really helps me is steaming. I have this cute little steamer guy. This is my cute little steamer guy. It's great. It was like 30 bucks at Walgreens. And since I'm a cast member, my insurance paid for it. My health savings account paid for it, which is fantastic. I actually would carry this with me for Heather's, since that's when my voice was really out of commission. And it really, really helps. It clears out your nasal passages, clears out your throat, moisturizes stuff, makes you feel a lot better. My boyfriend actually used it when he was sick last week, and he was like, oh, now I know why you use this. And I was like, yes, you're welcome. So yeah, steaming. If you don't have one of these little guys, get a bowl of hot water, lean over it, put a towel over your head, kind of keeping the steam in, and just breathe real deep. It'll help. Another great thing, hot drinks. Not too hot, but there are certain drinks that will really help. Throat coat, obviously you can find throat coat you can find pretty easily, Target, Publix, Kroger, Walmart, whatever you might have. But also, 2 other things that I have discovered that are great. Actually, I buy these at Epcot in the China Pavilion, but it's pure ginger. It's pure crystallized ginger, and you just drop the packet in a mug, add hot water, and it stings like it's super spicy, but it's really, really great. It really soothes your throat, really makes you feel like you can get sound out again. And then something a little more extreme, but this is what I would use between performances in Evil Dead, because we had a 7 p.m. and then we'd go right into an 11 p.m. And that was such an intense show that my voice was just like, so get a mug and put in hot water, lemon juice, honey, and then as much apple cider vinegar as you can tolerate. It doesn't taste great, but it works. It really does work. Every time I've used it, my voice would come back. It might not come back for a long term, but at least would get me through the next show. And so, yeah, if you can do it, just chug it down. Be a champ. I believe in you. Also, if you aren't in a place where you can grab like you're not going home, you can't bring a tea bag or a mug with you, go to Starbucks and get the honey citrus mint tea. I think that's what they call it now. It's actually on the menu, but it's also known as the medicine ball or the cold buster or a million other different names that they have for it. But it's basically citrus tea, mint tea, steamed lemonade, honey, and then you can get a shot of peppermint in it, which I usually do. And that really helps. I would get those before performances, before rehearsals if we're doing like a full run. And it's really great. And you feel like you're fancying treating yourself, getting a Starbucks drink and walking to rehearsal like, hey guys, 15 minutes late with Starbucks. Don't be late for rehearsals, guys. Your stage manager will kill you. One of the things that got me through Seussical when I had the flu really bad was chloroseptic spray. This is not something that you should use prolifically, but if you need it, it really, really helps. And it's basically, it's in like the cough syrup, cough drop aisle. And you just hit the back of your throat, kind of swoosh it around in there, spit, go on and sing. So using the chloroseptic spray is great. Again, it's a short-term fix. It will get you through performance. Don't use it too much, but it can get you through a particularly difficult song if your voice is going. There are two things that, like, I don't know, the science might not be there, but I certainly feel better using them. Emergency packets and zinc drops. They just, all that vitamin C, all the stuff in them helps shorten colds, kind of helps knock it out a little bit faster. And if you are around a lot of sick people, which I am at work all day, I touch everyone's strollers and handlebars and whatnot, and then the steering wheels all day. Anyway, if you're around a lot of sick people, take that vitamin C, try to boost your immune system as much as you can. It's really helpful. It might not be the best tasting thing in the world, but give it a try. And then the last piece of advice I have is don't push yourself too much. Don't be a hero. If you need to miss rehearsal, get in touch with your director, get in touch with your stage manager and say, hey, listen, I'm really sick. My voice is not there. I don't want to cause any injury to myself, to my voice. I don't want to get other people sick. Usually your director or stage manager will be like, absolutely, go home, go to sleep, get better, and then come back. They'll understand. Now, granted, if you are in tech week, if you are getting towards performances, that's when you talk to your director and say, hey, listen, I'm really sick right now. What can we do? Work with your production team. Work with them rather than just trying to fix it yourself. And also don't strain. If you're at if you do end up going to a rehearsal, mark it. Don't sing full out. Don't belt at the top of your range. Take it easy for that rehearsal. Don't push yourself. Go home and rest. Try to be better for your next rehearsal. So that's it. Those are some of the things that I like to do if I end up getting sick during a show. So fingers crossed, all y'all stay healthy for your performances coming up. Leave a comment below if you do have a show coming up, what your role is. I want to know. I've got some shows coming up myself this spring that I'm really excited about. I have a blog post about it, so I'll link that down below if you want to see what shows I have coming up. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. You can follow me on Snapchat, Tumblr, Instagram, all those good things. I am the Metaphor Girl all over social media. You can always also like and comment below. Subscribe if you want to see more videos about theater, Disney. What else do I do? Sewing. I don't know. Comment if you have something you would like to see me do. So thank you so much for watching.